Welcome back, everyone, to another market recap. Today is November 5th, 2024. It is the day of the United States 2024 presidential election. Now, for a lot of people, today is a no trading day because we have the election coming later this evening. However, there were a couple trades that you could have taken that were pretty decent, and price action wasn't terrible. So we're going to take a look at the possible trades you could have taken today. We have two trades from Dodgy, one trade from F3 Trades. We're going to pull up Twitter and talk about what happened throughout the day. If you like this type of content, definitely consider subscribing, leaving a like, and also checking out my completely free Discord. The link to that is in my bio. So, I'm going to pull up Twitter. And the first trade of the day we have is from Dodgy. It's a 3-minute inversion targeting equal highs as well. We had a high here and a high off the screen over here. So, going down to the 3-minute, or we're already on the 3-minute. You can see here we had that fair value gap. Now, the reason that he was bullish is because we had equal highs. This is essentially saying the market is being drawn higher because we have those equal highs, right? As well, it's not just equal highs. It's also this high and this high. The market likes to run lots of highs all at once. And so not only were these equal highs a target, but also this high over here. So I'm actually going to show you the trade on a different screen because I already have it pulled up. You can see here are those equal highs. As I mentioned before, they're right here. Here is this high over here. As well, way off the chart to the left, you can see that you have these equal highs. And this also represented previous day's high. If I go over to the daily chart, you can see that this was, in fact, the high of the old daily candle. So, when that overlaps, a lot of the time that can lead to it being a more significant target for the market to go to. When it's a like high of the day combined with equal highs or something like that. Anyway, you get this 3-minute close above. It's important to note that in this case, because you have some fair value gaps down here, it's reasonable to put your stop loss below both of those fair value gaps. And since this isn't really a fair value gap, you don't really need to worry about that as much. Stop loss below both of those fair value gaps. And you can leave your stop loss to break even here or here. And then take most off at the end of this, this isn't the end of these highs here. And so you take most off here. But then if you wanted to, you could have left more for previous day's high and these equal highs over here. Now, we also got another A+ setup later on in the day from Dodgy. And this was a lot better of a trade because we had a data high. Now, if you don't know what a data high is an incredibly strong target that the market will be drawn to. So, I'm going to pull this over so it becomes a little bit more obvious. We were delivering from a fair value gap. So that's the first thing. So that means we swept this low, and where did we sweep it into? This fair value gap, right? So we're coming off of a fair value gap. You can do this as a 1-minute inversion or a 30-second inversion. Both of these are good. I would just use the 30-second. And you had this 30-second IPG right here. Enter off of that. Stop loss in this case. Let's see where Dodgy put his stop loss. I'd probably put mine at the low, but let's see where he put his. Okay, he put his stop loss around here, and then he targeted the data high. And this is a good one if you want to move your stop loss to break even around here somewhere. You can do that, and then you just let it run all the way to the data high. So excellent trade from Dodgy This was a 4.7 to 1 risk reward trade. We also had this. I noted out that you could have possibly taken this 2-minute inversion, but this isn't. This isn't really like sweep anything. The only thing you have is equal lows here. So you had this 2-minute inversion towards these equal lows, and this was like a B or a C setup. The 3 candle formation is really nice, and the equal highs are nice, and it worked out as you can see, but we didn't really like get a sweep of a clear high. So I mean we did, but I don't know. It's just price action is clearly really choppy here. Then going over to F3's trade, you can see he shows that straight to stop loss. He said it's textbook, and I agree with him. I think it's a very, very solid trade. I think that it's unfortunate it didn't work out. I mean with it having, so if I get rid of this for a second. So what he did is he entered on this, I think it was a 3-minute close back below this fair value gap after sweeping this data high, and the data high is a very strong, is a really good high to have swept, right? So once this closed below, you enter here with your stop loss probably above here. Let's see, boom, stop loss above here, and targeting. I personally would have only targeted this fair value gap because I wouldn't know if we were going to go break this low. But F3 targeted all the way down here for a 3.37, and unfortunately it didn't work out, but there are going to be losing trades in trading, and it was a decent trade. The only other thing I will say is it's getting a little close to lunch hour, and I personally just I get off the chart. I don't really mess with the charts after 11 or 11:30. Like I just don't mess with it going too close to lunch. I think so. If you don't know, lunch hour has choppy price action because later on in the day it's generating liquidity for later on in the day. So yeah, that about covers it for today. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. And one more thing I will add. It was election day, so we weren't expecting good price action. So for having 2 pretty decent trades for a day that you're not supposed to have the best price action is pretty good. So I will see you guys in the next one.